In recognition of the importance of education in our community and the desire to publicly recognize educators employed within Marion County who have contributed in an outstanding manner to the education of Marion County students, the Chamber established the Outstanding Educator Award in 1988. The nominee may be a teacher, administrator, or staff person employed in the Marion County public or private school system. The sponsor of the award is the Lebanon Enterprise, and to make the presentation is Gerard Flanagan.
The Outstanding Educator is a Marion County native and has been in education for 27 years. Our winner works tirelessly at home, in the community, and especially with the staff and students of Marion County, giving 110% every day with every task, and continues to believe in the potential of all students and staff in this community. Our winner is very family and community oriented, serving 3 years on the Board of Directors for the Marion County Chamber, has also served on the Ham Days Committee, and has been a big part of the Ham Days annual event. He is a graduate of Leadership Lebanon, Marion County, and currently plans the Education Day for the group. This community member is a proud graduate of Marion County High School and attended college at the University of Kentucky, Campbellsville University, and the University of the Cumberlands, graduating with a major in English and a minor in journalism, along with instructional, supervisor, and superintendent certification. A very successful lifelong career in education began when he started teaching high school English. In 2014, this teacher came to work as an administrator for Marion County Public Schools in administration, and now completing 27 years as an educator, serving in several different roles, and currently serving this community as the assistant superintendent. He co-sponsors the Marion County Student Ambassadors Group, being instrumental in developing the program, which began in 2014 and has grown to 50 student members. He leads, trains, and educates many youths with life-changing skills to help them become successful members of our society. The leadership skills he exemplifies are outstanding, validated by the growth of the Ambassador Program. He has supervised a large number of programs for the school district, with much success and admiration. According to the nomination letter, his professionalism, his passion for education, along with a friendly and positive attitude, is second to no one. With much admiration by many students, former students, colleagues, and friends, I would like to announce a very deserving Mr. Troy Benningfield as the Chamber of Commerce Educator of the Year.
Thank you for making me sound so good. It has been a blessing to be able to come home and finish my career in this district that did so much for me as a young man. I'm very proud to be a knight again. And probably the best thing about working for Marion County Public Schools is the awesome team that I work with every day. I feel like I've been in this business about 200 years, and I've never worked with a team that's as dedicated as the one we have in Marion County. And you know, we don't get it right every day. We make mistakes like everybody else, but we work really hard to do right by your kids and to do right by this community. Thank you so much. Thanks for recognizing teachers.
The Outstanding Citizen Award was established in 1965 to recognize a citizen of Marion County who has voluntarily and unselfishly served our community. The service has continued over many years and has contributed immeasurably to the positive image of Marion County and has been an aspiration to others. We have many former Citizens of the Year in our audience tonight. If you are a former Citizen of the Year recognized, please stand. I know there are some here. I've seen you. Don't be shy. Tonight's award is sponsored by Farmers National Bank, and to make the presentation is CEO and last year's Citizen of the Year, Mr. George Spraggles.
Thank you, Greg. We'll try not to adjust it this time. For the past 28 years, our outstanding citizen has tirelessly and unselfishly served Marion County in a manner that has created an environment to attract industry to our community. Under his leadership, Marion County has captured approximately $500 million of private and public investment. Over 24 businesses and industries have employed over 5,000 people and grown our tax base to provide much-needed facilities and services to our businesses and residents. In addition to his outstanding professional contributions to our community, he has voluntarily and unselfishly logged countless hours on a number of boards and committees that are improving the quality of life in our community, improving our overall health and welfare, and making Marion County a destination for investors, families, and visitors. This year's Outstanding Citizen has served on Springview Hospital's Board of Trustees, the Lebanon Tourist and Convention Commission, the original Center Square Committee, Main Street Lebanon Board of Directors, Bluegrass State Skills Corporation, and the Marion Washington County Airport Board. He is also an active member of the Kentucky Association for Economic Development and the Bluegrass South Regional Economic Development Coalition. Over the past 28 years, he has enthusiastically promoted our community regionally, nationally, and internationally to businesses and industries to convince them to locate in our community and provide family-sustaining employment opportunities for Marion County, the region, and the Commonwealth. As stated on one of the nomination letters, we nominate him for simply being a good citizen of Marion County. Strip away the title of Executive Director and remove board and committee representations, and you will find a wonderful, personable, active, informative, and helpful citizen of Marion County. He can always be found in one of our local restaurants, on a street, in a store, or in a property actively engaged with our residents and businesses, physically assisting, compassionately listening, sharing a laugh, or passionately sharing ideas and opinions about improving our community. This is an essential trait of an outstanding citizen. Through active involvement and highly visible presence in Marion County, this year's Outstanding Citizen has contributed immeasurably to the positive image of our community, inspired other people and organizations at the local, state, and national level to collaborate with key stakeholders in Marion County, and has set the standard to be a continuous beacon for the betterment of our community. If I'm ever asked, what has this man done for Marion County? I tell them back when I graduated from Marion County High School, if you stood at the intersection of Campbellsville Highway and Miller Pike, or at the city limit on Springfield Highway before sunrise, you'd see a long line of taillights leaving town because that's where the jobs were. Stand at either of those two spots today before sunrise, and you'll see a long line of headlights coming into Lebanon because that's where the jobs are. And this gentleman had a big hand in changing that traffic pattern. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2000 Marion County Chamber of Commerce Citizen of the Year, Mr. Tom Lund.
Well, I came here to recognize someone, not be recognized. Liz Lawson caught me somewhere and she said, "You got to come to the chamber banquet. We're going to honor Doris." So I said, "Yeah, I can't miss that." And Doris, we are about the same age. About time for us both to retire, isn't it? Did you see the way Pat Ford jumped up on this stage? You stay here 27 years and you'll take the stairway too. It's very humbling to be recognized, especially by this community, which I've grown to love. But it occurs to me that they pay me for what I do, paid me for what I did. We got a lot of volunteers that should be recognized also. Jimmy Thomas, I'm looking at you. You served on the Economic Development Board since its inception. Look at Larry Tatum, Freddie Higdon, John Turner. I hate to mention names because I always leave someone out, but these people have all served without compensation. We've had a lot of our board members. I remember our board, the board members that invested in the Hampton Inn, brought it to town. What a wonderful thing. I've worked with other people that have invested in this community. Freddie Hilps, one over here. Kenny Merritt, I'm sure I don't see Kenny here, but Kenny certainly invested in this community. And I can remember working with the judges. I remember Merrill Mattingly was here when I came. That's a while ago. But Dave Hurrigan, Dave was a hard worker for this community. John G. Mattingly and David Doherty now. And I worked with the mayors. I remember working with the mayors. Kathy Blanford. And now Gary Crenshaw. What a wonderful job they do for this community. And I'm certainly glad to be part of it. They deserve the recognition, not the people who get paid to do the job. But in parting, I'd like to say to the Chamber and to the Tourism Commission, the city, the county, Economic Development Association, build that damn convention center.